Hey, what's going on YouTube? So I kind of didn't want to show this because it's pretty standard, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just deck profile the Salamangreat deck that I played at locals the other day. I ended up going 3-1. I ended up in 4th place because I just had a bad loss. So yeah, it's pretty standard, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna just show you guys the deck profile. 3 Gazelles. This card's stupid broken, and I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up getting limited. Then 3 Spinny. Spinny's just really good. I saw some people are cutting it down to 2, and I just can't see why, because you want to draw it. If you can draw it, then you don't have to send it with Gazelle. You could send something else like your Counter Trap or your Falco or whatever, something else you may need. 3 Foxy. Foxy has been really good. I was trying it out at 2 for a while, but I found out that it's just a really great card. If you don't open Gazelle, this is the next best starter. Then I'm playing the 1 Falco and the 1 Jack Jaguar. Jack Jaguar is freaking broken. Like, being able to special summon itself by shuffling cards back, it's freaking just insane. Then for the non-Salamangreat monsters, I'm playing 2 Flame Buffalo. This card is just really good. I'm not playing the Signet Mining version, but this pretty much just replaced the 2 Lady Debug that were taken away. The 1 Lady Debug, because it's at 1 now. This card's just dumb. Like, I couldn't imagine, because I never played this deck when it was at 3. I couldn't imagine having 3 of these, because it's just so crazy. And then I'm playing the 1 Crusadia Reclusia. Just saw that this card's really good. It's a level 3, it's fire, it special summons itself, and it also has an effect that it can pop itself to destroy another card, and it's just really clutch. It's just a really versatile card, and that's what I really like about this deck. Is, yeah, there's a bunch of cookie cutter stuff, but it's kind of like in the Chaos format back in the day, like Dino Rabbit back in the day. It's pretty much like your tech choices that are gonna make your deck different than other people's decks, and maybe, you know, at times it'll be better, maybe at times it'll be worse. But that's why I really just like this deck, because even though it is really cookie cutter, like, there's so many cards that you just have to play at 3, and you only have a room for maybe like 5 to 10 cards of your own choosing. Then for the hand traps, I'm playing 3 Ash Blossom and 3 Effect Veiler. I know this deck is pretty much like super neutered if you don't have Phantasmes, which I don't because it's just so expensive. But I still think that playing these hand traps is still like the best way, even though you don't get, you know, those crazy draws from Phantasme or the protection from Phantasme. Then for the spells, 3 Salamangreat Circle. This card's dumb. It's a quick play Rhoda that you could use on your opponent's turn, and it's also recyclable with Sunlight Wolf. Then the field spell, Sanctuary. Then the Will of the Salamangreat. I saw some builds were playing like 2 of this, but it's just searchable, and you can always get it back whenever you want. So I don't know why you want to play 2, which, I don't know, I guess because you would want to open it instead of just searching it. But there's just so many times where this card just puts in so much work, it's freaking great. And then I'm main decking the Fusion of Fire, because at my locals, we have a bunch of Salamangreat players. So honestly, most of the time that I go, I end up playing like 2 mirror matches at least 1 for sure. But there's off times, because there's another guy that's really good with the deck, that he has like everything. Like, he has the Phantasmes, he has all the expensive cards, impermanents. So he plays this deck because it's just like the best deck. And this card's just really good. A lot of people would say that you would want to play the Super Poly instead, but I think this card's just better because it's searchable. It pretty much does the same thing as Super Poly, except that you can change stuff to this, which kind of sucks. Then 3 Call by the Grave, because you just hate. This card's just so versatile. I think in almost every deck you're going to play 3 of it, unless you're playing like Burn or something like that. Because this card's just so good. Even if you like draw it going second, there's still a lot of ways you can just abuse the card. 2 Twin Twisters, because at my locals, like I said, Salamangreats are pretty popular, and a lot of people have picked up like the Mystic Mine freaking burn deck because it was just so cheap at that time. So I just wanted to have something to out the Mystic Mine, because that card just hurts this deck a lot. Then I'm playing the one Upstart Goblin. I was kind of like debating between playing the Upstart or playing Pot of Desires, and I decided on the Upstart because it just gives you your next card. And I'm just really unlucky with Pot of Desires. Like, I know some people always say the same thing, that I'll end up like banishing my one of, or I'll end up banishing like 2 Spinny, and then the third one I'll never see it, and just always happens to me. So that's why I decided just to play the Upstart, just to be on the safe side. So it's like playing like a 39 card deck. Then for the traps, I'm playing like a little Solemn package. I'm playing the 2 Strike, the 1 Judgment, and the 1 Warning. Opening up one of these with your counter trap or with Rage is just so broken. Like, that you have your 2 negations and you just have like a full hand. Then you have your plays for the next turn already. Like, it's just so good. I don't know why you wouldn't play this in this deck. 1 Crackdown. I only have 1 at the moment because I barely just got it, and I'm probably gonna play 2. And I think I might cut like an Upstart Goblin. I think that's what I'm looking at cutting right now. But I gotta do more testing, like I said. This card's just stupid. It's really good. I was playing Compulse before, but this card's just way better than Compulse is. Like, this card's dumb. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up getting like limited or something. It's just that good. Then for the last traps, the 2 Salamangreat cards. Rage is actually like a lot more important than you would think, because it just does so much against so many rogue decks. And Roar is just dumb. Like, negating a card is really good. That's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, which is like the most exciting part because everybody's just so different. 3 Baylinks. I saw at the regionals that some dude was only playing 2, and I kind of feel the same way after playtesting, and I almost never make the 3rd one because the game's usually over like in my favor or against me by like turn 4 or 5, I want to say. So I never have that point to where I'm like running out of resources, I guess you could say, and having like to play the 3rd Baylinks. I don't know, but everybody else does it, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. The 3 Sunlight Wolf. Sunlight Wolf is like the best link in this whole deck. It's just so crazy how good this card is. If this card had like 2,000 attack, I think that this card would just be so broken. It just does so much for the deck. It's freaking so good. Then the 2 Heat Leo. I didn't even know. I think somebody else mentioned this. This is like the regular version, and this is like the reincarnated version, so that's why it gets all pissed and shit. But yeah, like, it's gonna suck, I think, when the Link 4 comes out, because you're obviously gonna have to play 2 of it, and that's just gonna cut up so much space in the extra deck. This is already like 8 cards that you're playing, well, 9 with the Stalio, and that's 9 out of 15 cards you have to play. But I don't know. Gotta wait to see how good it is or how bad it is, whatever. Only 1 Stalio, because you can always shuffle it back with the, what's that, Jack Jaguar. And this card's just really good too. If they put that restriction on it, that you can only summon fire monsters, but that honestly does nothing. The 1 Violet Chimera for the mirror match, because this card's just stupid in the mirror match. The Hita, because the same thing for the mirror match. Almost every deck is playing some sort of fire monster right now, because almost everybody's playing Ash. So you can always use it like to bring back Ash, or just random times where that kind of stuff will come up. Nightmare Phoenix, because it's a fire, because it destroys back row. It's just a really versatile card. I'm playing Borolo Dragon as my rank 4, because I don't have the Mech Knight dude. I don't have Boro Sword, which is what a lot of people play. But this card's just really good. Against certain rogue matchups, it's just a bitch to get rid of it. Bitch Dweller and Baguska, the 2 best rank 4s right now. It's pretty crazy that a card as powerful as Exostanite sees no play. Just because there's so many like ways to stop it, I guess, now. And it's not as powerful as it used to be. Because, like, especially in a deck like this, you're almost always having the advantage over your opponent. So you almost never get to use the effect unless it's like just like a really like random part of the game where you just got wiped out by a evenly match or something like that, and that would be like your recovery play. But Bistro is just so good against so many decks right now, and Baguska is so great in the mirror match and against a bunch of other decks too. I'm going to show you my side deck, but this side deck is for my locals because I know what people play, because I go to play at least once every 2 weeks. And most people, my locals, play the same deck every time just because it's like mostly like casual players, I want to say. And there'll be every once in a while where like somebody bought a pack and they'll have like an impermanence or something like that, but it's just really rare. So I'm playing 3 Ghost Reaper for the mirror match. I know it's like really, I don't know. I just hate going second against the mirror match because it's just so hard to come back when they have the Sunlight Wolf set up with the counter trap. And this just really helps out because most of the time this is like a going first build. You want to go first, and if you're going second against the mirror match, this deck has a really hard time playing through negates. So I kind of want to side deck like a Nightmare Mermaid 2 for the Orcust matchup, but I just don't have any space right now. Then 3 Lancia for Orcust, and for Thunder Dragon, this card's just so good against those decks. 2 Kaiju. If I had Gamma Seals, I would play Gamma Seals, but I don't have Gamma Seals. I have Kumongis. Sky Strikers. A lot of people like playing Invoked at my locals. So for Macabas and for what's that freaking card called? Well, pretty much like the mirror match 2 and against the Orcust deck. This card's just really good. 2 Pankratrops because it's good against everything. I think this card is the most played side deck card of the format, and it always will be because this card's just so stupid good. And then when they make me go first, which is really, really rare, when I lose like the game 1, Rivalry of Warlords, just so good against like the Orcust deck. It's good against Thunder Dragons, kind of the danger version, I guess you could say. And it's good against, even in the mirror match, it's still kind of because when they open up Lady Debug and you flip it up or something, like, that's why I don't really like that. Actually, I just messed that up because, yeah, they could still do the same thing with Lady Debug because it's type, not attribute. So, and then the final card for 2 Anti-Spell Fragrance for the Pendulum matchup, because, like I said, this deck has a hard time breaking those crazy boards that, like, the Pendulum Magician deck can make, like, 3 or 4 negates at a time. And that stupid, the new Endymion monster is just crazy good against this deck. The way you win is like you make Baguska and you have your Anti-Spell Fragrance up, and that's how you're gonna win. So yeah, guys, actually this profile went on a lot longer than I thought it was going to, because I thought it was gonna just be cookie cutter, but I ended up blabbing on and on like I always do. So I'm just gonna shut up now and ask you guys to please like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And please don't hate it because it's another Salamangreat deck profile. Hopefully I added a little bit, something that you haven't seen before, or something, I don't know. Like I said, I hate this deck too, but I love it at the same time. So till next time, guys, I don't know what video is going to be coming up because I'm still waiting for stuff from the mail. And I still got to do a little bit of testing because I have a deck that I've been working on lately that's a lot of fun. And it has to do with an archetype that almost everybody loves. And yeah, I don't want to just rush it out just to put up a new video. But that will be coming. I'm not going to say what it is because I kind of want to keep it a surprise till like the video comes out. So till next time, guys, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys later.